Hey guys, how you guys doing? Thought I'd talk to you today about why a woman will never love you. Um, some of the some of the things that women lie to you and tell you that they like you for. They always want men. They always ask men like, "Why do you like me? Why do you love me?" You know, things like that. They'll ask you things like that. But guys never think to ask the woman like that. And if you ask a woman those kind of things, they'll come up with really cheesy, typical things, you know. I like the way you do this, I like the way you do that, something like that. But the problem is most women, um, they only love men for what they can give them. So, what do you got to offer me, you know? And even though you're with um, a woman, it doesn't mean that she's going to stay with you. And typically, she's only looking for a free ride. So she wants to know um, what you got to offer her, how long you can offer that to her, and if she finds somebody that's better off than you, has something better to offer her, whether she has kids or not, she'll easily just fly off to that next person, and they have no loyalty, not to you or anyone else, not even to themselves, and really all they care about is how much they can get from you, and that's their whole game. And I don't know where they learn it from, but I think it's just instilled in them when they're children in schools, because you see this mindset develop in childhood and adolescence. You start to see it in school, you know, when women, as they get older, they start saying all men are alike, and all men are bastards and things like that. And typically what it is uh, you know, they'll say things like there are no good guys left, things like that. But what you tend to find is that as you get older, you get a little bit more callous because of the women that you came across when you were in school. Because you know, you'll have some girl that you like, and you'll ask her to date you, and she'll say yeah, and you know, tomorrow you find her holding hands with Johnny, you know, and this is their whole thing. They're always looking for the better person. They want the you know, the football player, or you know, the head of the you know the alpha male or whatever is what they're always looking for. So they don't really care uh, who they get. Dynamic that every woman has. The easiest movie to watch is a movie called Appaloosa. Um, there's a there's a woman in there. I forget her name now. Um, but Ed Harris and Jeremy Irons and Hugo Mortensen is in the movie. And between Ed and Hugo, there's a girl that she doesn't really care who she sleeps with. She's just kind of going with whoever, and she's trying to find the boss. You know, she wants somebody to take care of her for the rest of her life, and she's not a prostitute, but she's worse than that. Basically, I mean, I guess you'd say she was a slut, just because she wants to sleep with whoever she can, and she just wants to be the girlfriend. And this is at a time which is different from now. They're making the movie of a time when the women that were around were all prostitutes, and it's very rare to find a real woman, and to find just, you know, you'd go into a town and there's 300 men and 6 women, you know, so most women were prostitutes because you could make good money fucking all the guys. So, you know, the movie is set in a time like that, and she's got lots of guys to choose from, and she wants to find the guy with the most money that can buy her a house, that can give her all this stuff, and it's kind of like it's a feminism under a microscope. So, you know, I'll leave that in the description below so you guys can go try to find that movie and watch it. And when you see the way the woman in that movie acts, her dynamic that she has with the two guys in the movie, you'll see exactly what feminism is striving for and how women are. And it's a very good movie to sit down if you have kids, to explain what they're seeing, and like if you're a MGTOW and you have children and you want to explain to your children why they should worry about women and why they shouldn't want to have kids, and why, you know, you're trying to think of a way to explain it. It's a very good movie to sit down and explain to them about MGTOW. Explain to them, you know, watch the movie on your own first, and then kind of get some ideas, and then sit down and explain to them what they're going to see, so that they're not just watching the movie. When they see something, they'll turn and look at you and go, "Oh, that's what you were saying," you know. And what's really cool about that is you'll be able to wake the child up, because as they go to school and they deal with a woman in school, or a girl, they'll be able to spot that. And when something happens to them like that, they'll go, "Oh, that's what is in that movie. That's what my dad told me about." You know, it's a very good eye-opening red pill kind of movie, and it kind of blows up what these women are trying for nowadays. Yeah, but like I say, you're never gonna find a woman who wants anything to do with you other than what you can give her. I can honestly say there is no woman that loves you. If you're with a woman right now and you think she loves you, you're an idiot, because she don't love you. She only loves you for what you can give her. If you've got money, you've got her attention. If you've got something to offer her, you've got her attention. In most cases, if you were down on your luck, lost your job, didn't have any money, that same woman that you have right now would be gone in a flash. And if you had kids with her, she'd put you on the streets, you know, and she'd take all your money, any money that you ever made, even if you're homeless and you get Social Security, disability, or something, she'd take some of that money because you got kids with her. That's the way they are, you know. They're users, abusers, and leeches. That's all they care about. They just want a man to use. So my advice to any guy thinking that he's with some girl that he loves, or that she loves him, it's never going to happen. You're not going to get that, not from a woman. So that's what I figured I'd come on and talk to you about. Just, you know, quick video. So yeah, watch that video. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's really cool. If you can find it, you'll see that dynamic that I'm talking to you about. You know, if you like this video, share, like, and subscribe. Leave your comments in the sections below if you got anything you want me to do videos on for over here. I'm going to do some more videos. I'm going to go around the area that I live in. There's a bunch of abandoned houses, and I'll show you how many houses in just my area right here are abandoned. I know that there's 2 more on the other side here, and then there's a path that walks up behind and goes to all the houses that are behind me, and I want to kind of walk up in there. And I've never been up there, even though I've been here 6 months. I've never been up that little path. I want to see how many houses back there are abandoned too. And then there's an area back over here that I've walked around before, but I've never like looked and seen which houses are abandoned. So I'd like to find out, like, you know, you guys could walk around with me and I'll edit it, and I'll show you how many houses just in my area, which isn't very much. I've maybe 100 yards, 150 yards between over here and over there, you know, and we'll see how many houses are abandoned just in my little area here, because I'm basically I live close to Suma, which I was telling you in the other video that Suma's dying off, and this is basically within a quarter mile from Suma, so we're pretty close. So yeah, thanks for watching. Share, like, and subscribe, and blah 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 blah.